I remember taking a picture with you, Miss Pink Ranger. Hi. You can say it, just shout into the microphone. You can say it. Look good.
She doesn't have a question. She just wants to let you know she's the Pink Power Ranger.
You are the Pink Power Ranger. What do you mean? Hey, I was watching the, not that I do watch, but it's pretty harsh, like how many times like we let kids down on the show. Like, you know, when like Kimberly broke up with me and it's like, I found another man. Like, I didn't know that, dude, I didn't know all that stuff was said. Like, I saw it was on YouTube and it said the letter to Kimberly or whatever. And yeah, it was like, Tommy, I found someone else. It's like dramatic for little kids, dude. All little kids are like, I hate women. One relationship. Oh my gosh, that was dramatic. And then I got tatted up and started drinking. Yes?
What inspired you to be the Green Ranger?
What inspired me to be the Green Ranger? I just wanted to help the world out. I wanted to be a superhero, and I wanted to be a good role model for people, and it just inspired me. I guess all you all inspired me to keep being the Green Ranger that I am. Another t-shirt.
I had to buy it. Two-parter question. First,
I think it's funny when people are like, take my money. It's like a new, like,
yeah. Okay. Well, I guess my first question is, during the season of Zeo, why did you guys have Austin St. John come back?
don't ask me, dude.
Because I mean,
My brother was supposed to be the Gold Ranger, so I wasn't happy about the decision. I mean, you know, as much as, you know, Austin left the show on bad terms, and like to return was like really weird and awkward. All that stuff was weird and awkward. But I wanted my brother to be the Gold Ranger, but my brother like turned Hollywood like 5 episodes later, and I was like, all right, well, it looks like you're going to a peace conference.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks.
Well, on behalf of growing up watching Power Rangers, let's give it up for Jason David Franklin. Why did you end up leaving during Turbo and not going the rest of the way?
Well, in a nutshell, like the other actors, you know, that I got, and by the way, Catherine Pink Ranger's mom passed away, so if you can send your love or your prayers on Facebook, she's such a great girl, she embraces who she is. But when it was on Turbo, a lot of these guys never met Shuki or Hein, and I have. I mean, I was like blind and dying, we're gonna make you a big star, so they never really met them. And a lot of actors were like, hey, we never met these guys, you know, they're owners. And when you start something, you put all your energy into it, and you're there, and then when it starts rolling and making money, everyone else starts taking over, and then the franchise is just kind of self-run, and it's not like on hands anymore. You don't have that eagerness of trying to make something because it's made. So I went in to kind of tell them that I like you to go in and pat people on the back. I mean, that's all you need. Like, sometimes this goes further than money. Hey, you guys are doing a good job. You need to meet these people because the actors have never met you, and I have. And then it just turned to a conversation of, I'll just pay you money, I don't need to go in type of thing. And I was like, I'm out. I mean, you're not going to just pay me money. I mean, I'm a little bit more than that. And it was just that time to kind of, I think everything happens for reasons. You know what I mean? And then it just, I guess, 6 days a week to 14 to 16 hour days is just long. It was just, you know, we worked super hard. And I'm a hard worker anyway. Don't think I did not set lights. I didn't learn camera angles. I didn't run the camera. When I'm at a con, I'll be like, hey, can I help set up? Hey, can I do this? I want to learn everything there is about business, and I learned everything. So when I wasn't acting, I was like trying to learn behind the scenes and stuff like that. Because maybe it's my ADD, whatever, it doesn't matter. But you can't just sit me in a room and be like, hey, just sit here and I'll call you when we get your shot done, because like I'm like sitting in a room, you know? It's like, yeah, so I can't do that. Someone said, you want to go hunting? And I was like, oh, deer hunting? I'm not too sure, because like Jenna gets mad, she'll think I shot Bambi and stuff. But then I was like, I might go and hang out. And they're like, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get like one of those sheds or like the whatever, little hut. And then we sit there for like 5 hours and we just wait for the deers. I'm like, can we talk to them? Oh no. I was like, what? That's torture, dude. Like, I mean, like with the Red Bull and the thing, like, hey, hey, shh. Anyway, that's the reason.
Thank you.
All right. couple more questions, and I know I'm gonna try to. I promised a few people I'm gonna try to head to the table before we do the photo op.
If
Kinda
you want
limit
this
the
question
time.
again, one behind her.
I know. Big sign. The costume contest is tonight. I know Jared, the host, is not here on this one, and he's such a big positive influence on Wizard World, and he's such a great guy and a friend of mine, so he's not at the costume contest, so I'm going to go in there and help him out a little bit like always. But if you all want to dress up, it doesn't matter if you did not make your costume or whatever, just go in there, and it's graded on, you know, if you're staying in character, and it's really awful fun. And if you are at the costume contest tonight, we clap for everybody, because it takes a lot of guts to go up there, and it would just keep the energy going, you know. So I forgot why you said that. Oh, I'll be back at my table in a little bit, and then I'll do the photo op at 5:30, and then I'll be back for just a small bit at the table. But the shirts you can get at the booth. That's the reason why I put them at the booth, is so you can just get them whenever you want, instead of like waiting which table and all that stuff. So anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, just one last question. Sorry, I'll make it quick.
There's two people behind you though, dude. So
Okay.
3 more last questions, and then I have the Joker in the back.
Okay, now I'll make it really quick.
Creepy.
You had to wear the foam shield during Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I see that in Megaforce that you actually look like you have the legit looking one, not one of the
Yeah.
squishy foam. How'd that feel?
It was good. The material was different, but when I went back to Megaforce, you know, there's just a lot of things wrong with the costumes. And
The white streak?
yeah, I was trying to tell them the belt buckle was wrong. They're like, "What's wrong with you? Usually when you shoot, you just shoot." I'm like, "What's wrong with me is that when it was 20 years ago, kids didn't really know." So I'd be like, "Let's shoot. Who cares? Kids aren't gonna know. Now they're all grown up, and I have to be asked over and over, why'd you wear the silver belt buckle? Why is the silver helmet?" I said, you don't need to be questioned that. And he's like, "Just tell them you have a lot of different things in your closet, you're getting stuff out." I'm like, "Okay, well, how'd the Green Ranger return anyway?" It's like, just y'all watch the episode and go from there." 'Cause I don't know. Yeah, Zordon. Didn't Zordon die?
Yep.
He you know what happened to him? He drowned, he fell out of the bubble, and he has no arms and legs.
Thank you, Mr. Jason.
All right, thank you. Talk about a bobblehead.
I had a quick question in regards to being a martial artist and in MMA. What do you think about now women being in the MMA?
Women being in the MMA, I don't mind. You know, my wife fights. She fought in Thailand, and you know, a lot of guys like it or they don't like it because the girls get all bloody and stuff. But I think it's a neutral world here. You know, girls should be able to do whatever they want to do. Guys can do whatever they want to do. They shouldn't be stereotyped to be like, well, this is a guy sport, because Cyborg and all the other women can probably beat half the guys up in this room. She's huge. Like, I saw her, and she's huge, and her legs are huge and everything. And she was looking. I was like, no, I wasn't looking at your butt. I was just looking at your legs, because they're like huge. But you know, I think it's an equal sport. The girls should do what they want to do. If they don't like it, then you should. Which brings up a point. When I was doing the interview in Canada, I had a girl ask why I was chauvinist, right on, because I would do. They would send me in like all the hard interviews. They'd be like, "Listen, Jason," because I know how to deal with it. So the girl was like, "How do you feel?" Like, and I'm not too sure about the numbers, so don't quote me or don't count this, but it's just reference. She's like, "How do you feel?" The girls like punched like 323 times for the Power Ranger movie, and the guys punched like 600 and something times. How do you feel? Like, are you guys chauvinists? And I was like, no, I mean, 300 punches is a lot. You know? And so the girls should be able to do whatever they want. Last question. Is that a mask or is you painted? Or are you just going to be creepy? I got you.
That's my face.
That'd be pretty awesome.
First question, only question. Last question, my question. What's your favorite character in any comic? Every comic, only comics.
Actually, I do like the Joker, but I would have to probably pick the Wolverine, because I think Wolverine is, you know. But what would you say, Wolverine versus the Joker, who would win?
Me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, buddy. I'll definitely see you there. Good thing my little girl's not here. What is that underneath there? Jenna will be crying. You know, so real quick before we leave there, two things that I feared when I was a kid was the hot air balloon I don't know why. I felt like I was gonna die in a hot air balloon. I don't know. Just hot air balloons are super creepy. And then clowns. I hate clowns because the movie It ruined it for me. So I'm gonna get over the fears in October. I'm gonna be filming one of the episodes. And I'm gonna be jumping a hot air balloon from about 5,000 feet dressed as a clown. So y'all can pay attention to that. That's what I'm gonna do to get over my fears. So I'm gonna be a creepy clown in a hot air balloon.
Thank you so much.
One thing, guys, hit me up on Facebook. I know some people say I'm always too busy. I try to get back to everybody. You guys mean the world to me. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. And you know, you guys have made the Green Ranger so popular, and I'm just so happy and blessed to have all y'all in my life. Thank you. Dragon Sword! One thing about that morphing, and I'll let you go. All right, when people morph.
Yes.
All right. You'll never see me like this. All right?
No.
And the reason why you won't see my fingers is because I'm a martial artist, and when we would train, I would get in trouble to stick my thumbs out or my hands because it looks very sloppy. Like a palm heel strike is like this. So every time I morph, I'll end up doing something like this.
Yeah.
My pinky's a little broken, so it doesn't go over. But I'll do something like this. So just next time you see the morphine or whatever like that, you'll see a lot of people morph like this, but I always morph like this. You know. So anyway, it's morphing time.